Sorry for being late, guys. Oh. It's got to be your end. It's got to be something you're doing. Shoot. Okay. I think I got it that time. Yeah, I have no idea. Carry me through. I really don't. The only thing different about this live than the last live is the picture that I used for the live. Everything else, it was set up the exact same, sent the same way. I have no idea. Today's topic is eagles. Earlier today, we visited owls, and now we are looking into eagles. There are somewhere between 70 to 75 eagles scattered throughout the world. And just like we did for the owls, we're going to break these guys down as best we can. Ooh, that's not good, Ross Lynch, actor fan. That is not good at all. But I think we've all been there. Although usually mine hits around 4 or 5 o'clock. Sometimes 3. So we're going to break this down by continent. There are 2 species of eagle in North America, 9 species in South America, 6 in Europe, 26 in Africa. I could not get a count from Asia, although I suspect it's probably comparable to Africa just because Asia is so large. And there's 3 species in Australia. There are species that can be found across many different continents. The golden eagle can be found in North America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. And there are some large species of eagle. I always talk about the harpy being big, and they are big. But the Steller sea eagle may be the biggest. They're 11 to 20 pounds. They have a wingspan of 8 feet or 2.4 meters. The harpy eagle has a wingspan of around 6 foot 6 inches or 2 meters, and they can weigh up to 200 pounds. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Whew. They can weigh up to 20 pounds. The Philippine eagle, this is the one that used to be called the monkey-eating eagle. It is 3 feet or 0.9 meters and has a 6 to 7 foot wingspan. Eagles come in 4 different groups: the sea and fish eagles, snake or serpent eagles, crested eagles, and true eagles. An example of a Steller sea eagle is an example of eagles seem to spring from 4 different groups: sea and fish eagles, snake or serpent eagles, crested eagles, and true eagles. An example of a stellar sea eagle is a great example of a sea eagle or a fish eagle along with the bald eagle. An example of a serpent eagle would be the crested bald eagle. An example of the serpent eagle would be the crested serpent eagle. The crested eagle is example might be the harpy eagle or the Philippines eagle, while the true eagle would definitely be the golden eagle. There are so many more different species. Eagles typically have a massive hooked beak, long broad wings, keen eyesight, and absolute soaring flight. Now you are going to find the soaring flight, the keen eyesight, in other species. Some of my favorite species include the Martial eagle from Africa, the harpy eagle from South America, the stellar sea eagle, and of course the Philippine eagle, and an eagle from Africa that is small and mighty, the battler eagle. Very cool looking bird. Eagles are powerful birds. Harpies are known, if you've ever seen a sloth, harpies are known to pluck sloths and eagles. You want to give you a challenge. Not right now, no. I'm still in the middle of my presentation. The harpy is known to pluck sloths and monkeys right off of the trees in their forest home. Thank you, carry me through. Literally, they will swoop, stick out their talons, rip the animal right off the trees. And if you've ever seen a sloth and some of the monkeys, some of the bigger monkeys that are in the in South America, that is not a small feat. And the Philippines eagle also feeds on monkeys, probably much the same way that a harpy eagle would. And golden eagles, they can take prey as large as, I think, roe deer, or fawns. They're a pretty good sized bird. Now, if you've gotten to see an eagle, you are extremely lucky, and that would be one heck of a magical moment. Yeah, I was going to say it had to be pretty close. Yeah. So Africa had 26. So the fact that there's 60 in Asia, that doesn't surprise me that they're up that high in Asia. If I can, I'm going to show you what this eagle from Africa looks like. They are probably, without a doubt, I don't know if you can see that. It's as good as I'm going to get it. That is from Kruger National Park. They're not a very Big eagle, hawk eagles. Are you asking me what they are? These are birds from the South America, it looks like. Or that's at least what it says. No. No. That was wrong. They are in the Americas, but they're also in Southeastern Asia and a genus in West Africa. No, they're not going to be hunting boar. Boars would be a little bit too big. The comparatively the battler eagle, they have a 5 to 6 foot 2 wingspan and weigh 4 to 6.6 pounds. So yeah, they have a 6 foot wingspan, but when you look at a oh, yeah, it's between 69 and 75, depending upon which website you look at. The largest wingspans on eagles starts with the Steller Sea Eagle. It is 8.3. The wedge-tailed eagle tops out around 7.5. Martial eagles around 8.5, and this is in feet, by the way. White-tailed eagle is 7.8. Harpy eagle is 7.4. Philippines eagle is around 7. The bald eagle can reach 5.5 to 8 feet. And the golden eagle at 7 feet. And that's possible. Probably all of them, I would guess. I'm curious. So, on the whole wild boar thing, an adult golden eagle might be capable of killing a wild boar. They would definitely take babies. Piglets would definitely be something they would take. I don't, yeah, an adult bird could potentially kill a boar, but I mean, that's what I've read. I don't know how accurate that is. But babies, babies, it sounds like are good game. If they could catch them. Same thing with our native red-tailed hawks. No, not the biggest. Steller sea eagle is. Which I thought they were too, but apparently not. No, they would not be able to pick up an adult. And that would be one heck of a fight. I would think there would be easier prey. That's just me. I would think they could find something smaller than a boar. They would have to like dismantle it, begin cutting it up on the ground. I have seen video of them taking roe deer. Yeah. Birds, ducks, rabbit, hare. That sort of stuff would be, I think, more typical. I have heard accounts of it. Okay, so first off, when I say that an animal takes deer, I'm not specifying what age, and a lot of times neither do the reports. But a fawn, a weak deer, and roe deer, I think. Oh yeah, they could take a fox. Bobcats. I don't know. Roe deer as adults, they get to be about 145 centimeters to 4.8 feet, and at the shoulder they're maybe 2.9 feet tall to 85 centimeters. So, and they can weigh anywhere from 133 to 132 pounds. They would, but not necessarily. That's why they said usually If they do target deer, it's going to be weak or young animals. And depending upon where you are in Europe, they may hunt that animal more often than not. Golden eagles may feed on seals, mountain goats, coyote, badgers. I've never heard that. I won't rule it out. Perhaps chicks. Perhaps chicks eating each other. Adults might. I would think that not every predator is going after the sick or the hurt or the slower animals. It does make it easier, but yes, there are reports of them eating bobcat, and I'm guessing they will also feed on fox. Well, dik-diks aren't deer, they're antelope. And that's Africa. I'm sure there are birds of prey that eat dik-dik. Crowned eagles, tawny eagles, Verax's eagle owls. So there's definitely predators that do take them. Nice. Tomorrow, what am I up to tomorrow? I think I'm up to 6'4" tomorrow. Yeah, right. Why do I get the feeling I'm doing a zoo to do? No, I'm not. Tomorrow we are doing sand dunes as a habitat and rocky shores as a habitat. And I'll probably be talking about the sand dunes that we have in my area, plus other sand dunes and how they operate, maybe. Well, I'll have to. And again, tomorrow it's 1 p.m. Central Standard Time and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. As far as I know, assuming my family doesn't throw a match on me. Yeah, they do. There are eagles who snake eagles will take them. Yes. Um, if you like these shorter stories, there is now a playlist. Um, I don't know because I haven't looked since I made it. Um, we are on our way to 1,700 subscribers. Right now we are at 1,680. I'm counting the little things. Well, they are known to take hummingbirds. Hi, BZH. Um, hello. Trying to see the longest video in that playlist is 9 minutes and 43 seconds, I think. No, 920, yeah, 943. Nine minutes and 43 seconds. And some of them are shorter than that. I have nothing in there that's at the 10-minute mark. If you want me to add the 10-minute ones in, I can. I have started working on the part 2 to It Will Happen. If you like action, this might be one that has more action in it. I will have to probably curtail some of the more sensitive stuff, but I will do that later. I'm going to include it. Well, this one is going to be a it's not going to be that. It's going to be a It's going to be a creature, but there might be some coming up that might be. I'm trying to mix stuff up. Oh. I don't have my list. I don't think. Yeah, I don't have my list with me. But I did get some ideas for future stories today, so maybe they can be worked in. Probably gonna get worked in. Just have to figure out when and where. Oh, wow. Never gone that route before. Spanish flu was so bad. I think so. I think so. Um, yeah, Spanish flu 1918 resulted in 500. No, it infected an estimated 500 million people worldwide, resulting in 50 million deaths. It was the deadliest influenza pandemic in modern history, exceeding the death toll of World War I. The pandemic occurred in 3 waves, with the second and third waves being the most lethal. I haven't either. It must be good, though. I don't know. I I guess I'm more of a fan of the creature side of it, but I don't like a lot of gore. I like I like what I like, I guess. To me, 1930s to 1940s is like the golden age. Though I still think they could have done so much more with what they had. It's okay, Baragon Productions. You're fine. I don't even know who David Lynch is, so can't hate you for that. Besides, not liking somebody because they don't like somebody, um, that's just, yeah, not gonna do that. Let's look him up. I feel like I probably should know him. I guess. He's a filmmaker. He died January 16th, 2025. Twin Peaks, Blue Velvet, Lost Highway, Eraserhead. If that's the same guy. Yeah, I never watched Twin Peaks. So, what is up? What's up, Baragon Productions? Got it. Nice. Some of the beaches in Florida. Now, I don't know the rules, but I know some of the beaches you can actually get shark's teeth. Nice. All work and no play. I play sometimes. I like those rules. I have somewhere in my collection a well, I have tigers. I have two tiger shark's teeth, but then I have a fossil great white. It's not in the best shape, but I got it. That I don't have. I have a cow's tooth, or bison tooth. I have some turtle fossils, like parts, turtle fossil parts. But going off topic and being a cinema snob. I've heard of it. I don't know if I've ever seen it. I have trilobites. I have two whole ones, and I have a cast. It's really, really hard to see, but I think this is the head, and then this is the body. Maybe I should watch it. I think it's on Tubi. Is it more science fiction? Russell Injector fan? Okay. Well, I guess if you don't know what you're looking at and you just see the fin, I can see where you might get confused. Wow. That's crazy. I was at a zoo in my area and they were displaying the black and white colobus monkeys. And there was a guy standing near me and he called it a skunk monkey. I was so sad. Yeah, me too. But then I let it go because they don't know. It's like you can look at the snout and tell. Or when I hear nope, they are two very distinct looking animals. Um the one that gets me, I think the most, the ick that I get is when I see somebody asking if a snake is poisonous or not. Or they'll ask, is this poison ivy? When they already know it is, but they're asking it anyway. Oh no. No. I know. They're two very different creatures. Yeah, no, great whites Um, great whites are very different from sand tigers. The other one that gets me is when people see any plant that has three leaves or three leaflets, and they call it poison ivy. Yeah. Yep. Because they've been taught that if it has three leaves, it's poison ivy. Ah, do y'all hear Laurel or Yanny? Um, Forest Gallant. Forest Galanti. A joke. Baragon Productions, why are you asking my thoughts on him? I'm curious. There's been times when I'm like, what I see, sometimes I'm like, okay, spot on, and other times when I'm like, why? Um, I don't see a problem with using AI. I really don't. If it's used right. Um, the problem with AI, and I have found this to be true, is AI can be really tricky. Um, you have to get it really fine tuned to get what you want. Um, Wow. Um, the man has 1.8 million subscribers. But so I use it for my thumbnails. There's a limit to my drawing ability. I want to cover stuff that maybe I can't necessarily draw great. And I only use YouTube for that. When I do the stories, there are times when I will ask, can you look over it? Maybe my phrasing is bad and I want a different word. So I'll say, can you give me a different word for this word? And I will insert the AI's choice in place of mine. But AI does all of my edits for the stories. I tend to use for the longest time, my videos were these. This is what I use for my videos. And then over time, sometimes I started using my own drawings because I could do more with it. And then I discovered Wikipedia. My only fear is I'll get something wrong. Because Wikipedia is only as good as the people posting to it. I do not use Wikipedia for information, though. I won't do it. That is not happening. So there are some limits. Yeah. Now, see, with my stories, I don't worry about it because I have my original story. They're always handwritten out before I post them. And there's been times when the AI has given a suggestion in place of what I had, and I'm like, I don't like the way that reads. I'm not using it. I think you got to be careful. Yep. There are people that I think I like. There are people that I watch because I enjoy watching, who I think are more genuine. There's a guy from Australia. He's much younger than I am. Um, but he knows his stuff. And I feel like the encounters, his animal encounters, are more genuine. But that's just me. Oh, absolutely, he was. Um, Steve was great. No, he's the guy I'm talking about. No, yeah, Robert's good. No, the guy I was talking about, no. Hi, Andy Warhol. That's an artist. We're talking animals. Um see if I can find him. Fishing Garrett is pretty cool. I do like animals. And I think what I like about Garrett is he's real. I'm trying to think who I watch. Let's see. Hold on, let me see some of the people I follow. Gator Chris, I like him. Zach from Zoo Tours is pretty amazing. Just Gorin, if you play Coyote Peterson, I don't know. Just Gorin, if you play love him. If you like weird fruits, oh, Weird Explorer is pretty cool. The Virtual Zoo is good. Also, Ralph in the Stick has gone in and recreated the London Zoo on Planet Zoo. Awesome guy. Gator Chris. Chandler's Wildlife. He's okay. Will Robertson's Wildlife. I like him. Aqua Beast, RJ, he's pretty cool. Herpin Hippie. Dave's Little Beasties. Leopard moths are kind of cool. Kevin Whiteley, I think. I think this might be him. Oh, nope. Not him. Maybe he's on Instagram. I don't know. But there are some really cool guys on Instagram. And otherwise. But yep. Anyway, guys, I need to get off of here. I still have to get a video out for today. Be good. Stay real. Baragon Productions, when are you doing your dive? I guess I shouldn't ask questions and then leave. Okay. Okay. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.